Hi, and welcome back to Kids in the Kitchen. I'm Chris Kentel, Family and Consumer Sciences Extension Educator at the Tuscarawas County Extension Office. And with me today is Allison, my daughter, and also taping for us is my other daughter, Adeline. So thank you to my daughters for truly being kids in the kitchen with us today. We decided that since we couldn't do our live in-person class here in April, that we would bring our kitchen to you. So we hope that you'll enjoy this series. Right in this segment, we're going to be making a Veggie Pita. And so before we get started with that Veggie Pita though, Allie, what's the first thing we need to do?
Wash our hands.
So we're going to wash our hands and we'll be right back to tell you about what we're going to do to get started with that Veggie Pita. Okay, we have our hands all clean and we're ready to go making our Veggie Pita. And so some ingredients that you're going to need. We started off with some pitas, and then we're also going to be putting broccoli, tomato, carrots, and a pepper. So those are the veggies that we've picked out to be in our pita. You can pick your own favorite veggies to be in yours. We also have some sauces that we're going to suggest for in those Veggie Pitas. So we have a ranch dip. This is cream cheese that's been whipped. And then this is hummus. So we're going to use those to make the different pitas. In my family, everybody loves something a little bit different, and so you can customize those pitas for your family as well. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start cutting our pepper. And once I get started on this a little bit, then Allie's going to start working on some broccoli. So we wanted to show you how to cut these up because that's part of learning when we're being kids in the kitchen, is how do we safely cut these different things. So an easy way to cut up this pepper, I'm going to cut that way and there. Just cutting around my pepper. So this is kind of a cheater method, but it gets it done quick. Now set that aside. Now I'm not going to need all of this pepper for the pitas that we're making today. So I'm going to take this larger half and I'm going to set it aside, and actually we're going to cut that into strips and use it for something else in the future. So I'm going to set this aside for us. With this piece, I'm going to go ahead, get rid of my seeds here. So get those out. And then I'm just going to cut this into some strips. Now you always want to make sure that you're keeping your fingers back from that blade. I like to use a red pepper. Red peppers are a little bit sweeter, and they add some nice color and interest to our pita. So I really like to use a red pepper for that, but you again can use whatever you would like. And even if you like hotter peppers, you're welcome to put those hotter peppers in there. Then I'm going to turn these, so just going to turn it 90 degrees, and I'm going to cut them across this way so they're diced. Diced peppers work a little nicer in the pita than if you have the strips. But if you want to leave them as strips, that's completely up to you. When you're a kid in the kitchen, you get to make some of these decisions, how you want to prepare these things. So there we go. I'm going to keep working on the pepper, and Allie, I'm going to turn it over to you to start working on some of those broccoli florets. I should also mention that before we got started here, we washed all of our veggies, and it's important that we wash our veggies. You don't want to wash your veggies in any kind of a chemical wash or soap or anything like that, but just water that's slightly warmer than the temperature of the vegetable itself. And that opens up those pores on that vegetable, and then that allows that anything that might be on those to get cleansed away. So that's current CDC recommendations on washing those vegetables, and so that's how we encourage you to wash them as well. So Allie, gonna have you grab those broccoli and get started on our broccoli, and we're just gonna cut those into little florets. So the florets are the little flower part at the top. We don't need a lot of the stem, so she's gonna cut those off and put those in the bowl for us so that we can arrange our pita then. Okay, now that we have that pepper diced and we have our broccoli florets all ready to go, Allie's going to work on this carrot, and we're going to use a vegetable peeler. I recommend that you hold the larger part of the carrot and then peel down with your vegetable peeler. And sometimes they get a little flimsy, floppy, so be really careful there with your fingers, and you always want to peel away from you. So once she gets that last little bit of outside peel off, I'm going to grab those from her and discard those. And then she's going to use her vegetable peeler, and she's going to lay the carrot right on that cutting mat. And she's going to go across the surface, and she's going to make little carrot shreds for us. And so that's what we're going to be putting into our pita. So while she's finishing that up, I'm going to start over here working on our tomato. So for the tomato, I'm going to cut the core out of that tomato. So just pulling that out. And then I'm going to cut the tomato in half. And I'm going to lay half of it down, being careful with my fingers. I'm going to cut across that tomato. Now tomatoes always cut a little easier if you have a serrated knife. Sometimes you can get a special, what's called a tomato knife, and that tomato knife is a serrated knife. So you do want to make sure it just cuts a whole lot easier if you're using a serrated type of knife. And I'm going to cut across this tomato now. And there I'll have my diced up pieces. So there we go. Put it in my bowl, and we're ready to put that into the pita. And now that we have all of our vegetables cut, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start to build our pitas. I also grabbed a little bit of shredded cheese. That's up to you if you want to put some cheese in there too as well. Completely up to you. Now, I like to make my pita with hummus. So I'm going to build our first pita here, and I'm going to start off with some garlic roasted hummus. And I'm going to open up my pita a little bit. Okay, thanks, Allie. Just going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to coat the inside of my pita shell with that hummus. Now this is about a tablespoon of hummus. You can put in as much as or as little as you would like. So I'm going to get that out of the way there. And then I'm going to build it with my favorite veggies. So I'm going to put in a little bit of carrots and some peppers, some tomatoes in here, and then some broccoli, give it some beautiful color. And last, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this cheese on here. So there's my pita all done. Allie, how are you going to make your pita? What are you going to use in yours?
Alright, so in my pita, I'm going to add a little bit of ranch here. I'm just going to pour it in because there's not much. So.
What veggies do you think you want in there, Allie? Are you going to put all of them in, or are you going to just put some of them?
I think I'm going to leave out the tomato.
I'm not a big tomato fan, and that's okay. You get to make some decisions. And that's a really nice thing about this pita, is that you can decide exactly what you want to put in it, what you like and don't like. But I do encourage you to try some new things. You know, I am not a huge carrot fan. I don't usually like raw carrots, but I tell you, in the pita, there's just something about the raw carrots gives it a nice twist. So I really enjoy them in that veggie pita.
All right, so
you're gonna put some cheese on there?
Yes.
Okay, we'll sprinkle some cheese on. And how about we make this last one for Addie, since she's filming for us, and we want her to have a pita too. So here we go, we'll get started on that last pita. And now we have our pitas done and ready to enjoy. We hope that you enjoy them too. And remember, you can do all sorts of different veggies on your pitas. You know, you could try some cucumbers, we could try other kinds of peppers, lots of different things that you could put on those pitas to make them extra yummy. So we'll see you next time for Kids in the Kitchen.